Please welcome your PWI International Heavyweight Champion, Zane Dawson! International Heavyweight Championship scheduled one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Your challenger tonight, Ric Converse. Following is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of Yonkers, New York, by way of the Port City. He is the winner of the 2013 CWF Rumble. He is the two-time Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Champion. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. I'm the one around here now, man. And his opponent is a six-time Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. He is a World Tag Team Champion and a World Heavyweight Champion. Welcome back to Battlecade, Ric Converse! Get it out there! Put it out there! Let's keep it simple. Are you ready? Zane, are you ready? Bring it there!
Well, here we go! Oh, and they are fighting already. Zane Dawson, much like Ethan Case, has had a grip on the PWI Championship for, what, almost 2 years now.
Right, save for a brief period when Helms won it back.
Dawson charges. Woo, Converse up and over, Converse!
Man, Converse looks great.
First singles match in 1 calendar year for Ric Converse. First one-on-one match in 365 days. Cecil Scott, you can attest, no amount of cardio in the world readies you for stepping back in that ring.
You're absolutely right. As Converse comes off with a big blow, and I'm obviously in nowhere near the league of a Ric Converse, but when you don't wrestle for that amount of time, it is hard. It's not so much cardio, it's your timing. You lose your timing a little bit. And I think that's why Ric Converse is kind of going for a fast start here. And, as you said, it's his first singles match. He was in the Rumble, however.
It was 1 year ago tonight at Battlecade that Converse fought Arik Royal to decide who once and for all was the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Royal won the matchup. Converse's life changed forever. He stepped out of the ring, basically almost in the shadows. He was a figure who would appear every so often at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, spoke no words until finally he addressed Zane Dawson. He addressed Arik Royal, men like Trevor Lee and Brad Attitude. Converse said that for years, CWF Mid-Atlantic had been his city. But now, he trusted it in the hands of men like Arik Royal, Trevor Lee, and Brad Attitude. Specifically, Ric Converse said he wanted to move on from his city and move on to the world, as in the International Heavyweight Championship that is being decided right now at Battlecade 16.
Right, and if you want to talk about somebody who, if you can name a Mr. Battlecade, it would be Ric Converse.
Positively undefeated at this event for a number of years. 6-time Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. He has main evented Battlecade more times than any other human being on the planet. And this is a huge fight for both men.
Oh, and Converse has taken approximately 100% of this match so far.
Everything we talked about last week about the riot, it all came from Zane Dawson, marching into this room saying he would tear CWF down. Oh, Converse eats the buckle. It all came from Zane Dawson marching into CWF Mid-Atlantic and saying that he would tear it down.
And he means it.
Converse was CWF Mid-Atlantic's protector, its defender for so many years. And now he has the chance, perhaps, to kick the man who started this whole thing in the backside and send him out the door.
Right, and I don't think anybody would shed a tear. And Dawson, when he turns a match around, he does so like nobody else.
Huge headbutt. He's got Converse by the ears. You pick a man up by the ears, he's gonna come with you.
Yeah, he is. And can you imagine being headbutted by Zane Dawson? He's got a head like a typewriter.
Ooh.
And I think we just found the story right there. Dawson, I don't think he would care if he got DQ'd.
Well, you know, we saw it last week with brother Dave Dawson. He would have rather walked out with the loser share of the purse than stay and fight Aaron Biggs any longer.
Right, and will Zane do the same if he's in the same position?
Crossbody, Converse, center of the ring, 2-2. These Dawson boys, oh, Loeb. We invite you to check out our newest affiliate, Nova Pro Wrestling, at VA Wrestling on Twitter, the newest affiliate of Pro Wrestling International. Visit PWIPro.com for all the affiliate events. Dawson is the kingpin of the entire PWI organization. He defends his crown against Converse.
I'm the man around here.
And he just said it. Oh, he crushed him. Cover. 2-2.
Man, Converse still fighting it. I heard a real tosser runs Nova Pro, by the way. But Converse, you got a 300-pounder laying on you, hitting you with splashes when you haven't wrestled in a year. And it's the easiest way to sap whatever strength and cardio you had.
Absolutely. Dawson, in the time that he has been offense, he has not exerted very much energy at all. Oh, cover again, another one. 1, 2. He's been laying on Converse. He's been crushing Converse. He's been falling on Converse. Dawson has not exerted very much energy at all on this uncharacteristically hot December night in North Carolina. Dawson has wrestled, the times that he's been on offense, Dawson has been almost perfect thus far.
Yeah. He took some stuff at the beginning of the match. Converse came in with a lot of fire. He weathered every bit of it.
Dawson going to the second rope. He almost like he's calling for that lariat off the second rope. It's not really the lariat if you can't get a running start. He tripped the leg. That's good thinking from Converse. Both men are down.
Man, and Dawson may have blown out his knee there.
He may have. First man to his feet will have a huge advantage. First man to his feet will have a huge advantage in this heavyweight slugfest. And I think you're right. The feet of Zane Dawson got caught up in the body of Converse, and he is clutching that knee.
Right, and you got 300 pounds coming down on that knee in the first place, and when you kind of land awkwardly like he did, the Converse is the first man up.
Yes, he is. Ooh, back elbow. Converse will bring hurting bombs to Zane Dawson. Inverted atomic drop.
And you'll definitely feel that, my friend.
Yes, sir. All the way up and down the spine. Converse with the forearm sends Dawson down. Cover. 2. Excuse me. Whoa, he got 2. One beat ahead of the official there.
You were just excited, man.
Very excited. I would love to see the story of Ric Converse come full circle, and he once again affirmed himself as the man in CWF Mid-Atlantic and all of PWI. Got him!
Almost a black hole slam there.
2. Almost a black hole, but man, Dawson is so big and so strong.
And you take into account the sweat and the fatigue, and he nearly slipped out. How about his strong cradle?
Stacking his weight on the shoulders, good move.
You go back to the wrestling moves when you're in these late stages.
Absolutely. Crowd is still 100% behind the 6-time former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, Ric Converse. Converse may call back to the Converse All-Star elbow. He may have something new.
It's been a while since we've seen that elbow. Dawson's gonna go ahead and make his own statement on that.
We'll never know at this point. Dawson scaling the ropes. Man, there's a buzz in this room, Cecil Scott. It's almost like a Japanese crowd. There's an energy and a buzz in this room, but they are intently watching who will win this title fight. Cover! Oh, good Lord, you heard him. He sucked him right in the jaw. Cover! 1, 2, no! Oh, Dave Dawson with the foot of Converse. Oh, Robby Walsh has got to use discretion here. No one wants to see the DQ. The Dawsons would rather lose dirty than try to win it clean.
Whoa! Zane won't let him call for the bell.
Oh, good Lord, what is going on here?
Well, if we didn't have a DQ before, we damn sure should have one now.
Robby Walsh was about to call for the DQ. Zane Dawson, with his brother's help, is going to try to win it here. Good Lord, this thing is falling apart before our very eyes.
Oh, no. He's holding him in place. He's going to split him here.
Good Lord. Converse, it is 2-on-1.
Oh,
boy! Andrew Everett is in the ring! Double duck! Double play!
Oh, my God!
Good Lord, this crowd has come alive! Lariat, no, sir! Sky high! He stuck him up! 1, 2, 3!
Converse does it!
Converse wins it all! Good Lord!
And with a little help from Andrew Everett, Converse is a new PWI heavyweight champion!
Ric Converse, his first singles match!
Gentlemen, you're winning by pinfall, and the new PWI International Heavyweight Champion, Ric Converse!
In his first singles match in 1 calendar year, Ric Converse scales back to the top of the mountain. And in his first singles match in 1 calendar year, dare I say, Cecil Scott, that tonight at Battlecade 16, Ric Converse may very well have brought the Pro Wrestling International Heavyweight Championship back to the family.